Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. And we're back with more of the Occult Chronicles. And I'm very surprised that we haven't died yet. And we're very powerful. And we're not even alone anymore. We got our little brain buddy. Hold on. Wait a sec. I kind of forgot what this is. Need a wand of bones. Use this talent to add 10 points of psychic pushback. What does that mean? Roll 1 bone and select a non-revealed trick card. Discard it and gain X points to your trick-taking score, where X is the number of ones rolled. Gain 3 additional points if it's a face card. Wow. That might be something. Wait, what situations can this be used in? Combat, humanoid animal, monster elder. We don't really need that much more combat. Maybe it would help out in psychic combat. Something for us to get a bone of wands over, though. Oh, it's a class 1 haunting. We've dealt with these before. We're a lot stronger this time. I don't think it's going to get us. You engage in a psychic duel with the ghost. It turns Smileless anger and desperation against you, but you prevail. You feel that whatever it was before would thank you for the peace you gave it. Holy crap! A 3 expertise on that one? I just got 4 expertise on that one. That's too many. Let's up our wands. Alright, now we've done all of the easy choice level ups, because that has boosted all our basic stats. Now it comes down to choices as we level how we want to, put small things in. Because the base stats are what really help out, and all this stuff is going to be a little more, circumstantial? A little more situation specific. What's in here? A head on a stake. You think you see a disembodied, floating head in its gloom. As you near its location, you realize that it's the head of a man mounted on a stake that protrudes from the floor. Dried blood stains the stake, and what was once a pool on the floor. You were startled when the eyes of the head flutter open. This thing is animated by some curse or forbidden sorcery, and it almost seems to be smiling at you. You lock gazes with the head, and you feel chilled to the bone. Try and keep your sanity, silly detective. Dang. Your mind is weak. You don't. It's not that scary. The head on the stake is obviously animated by some evil sorcery. Most likely some necromantic artifice. Such a curse would require great power and forbidden knowledge. Its gaze is locked on you, and you sense an intelligence of some sort. Let's talk. Can we not talk? We can attack, dispel, psychic duel, run away. Let's leave it. Leave it be. It ain't done nothing. Run away, super run away. Oh man, it's not connected down here. Well, I didn't see that coming. But we'll make our way down there. None of this other stuff, we haven't finished any quests that I'm trying to go talk to people about, right? No, I need to find all those things still. Okay. Just quick step back here in case that was a secret room of some sort. I don't imagine there to be too much down this way. What's this? The boss relief face. You have come across a large boss relief face mounted on the wall. Its features are worn, and it looks quite old. As you stare at it, you start to feel uneasy. Suddenly, you realize that the mouth is moving its lips ever so slightly, and then you hear the mumbling. It starts as a whisper, but you can't get it out of your head as it grows in intensity. If this keeps up, you are certain that it will drive you insane. I'm just all mush-mouthed right now. This episode's gonna be the bad talking episode. Oh. I'm probably gonna lose because I didn't read. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, lots of wind. You begin your own chant based on a Zen relaxation technique that you worked out in the Orient. It works to cancel out the mumbling, clear path of the mind. Yeah. The face on the wall looks amiable, but you know otherwise. The lips continue to move, but the mumbling is barely audible. Examining the bas-relief more closely, you notice that there is a pictographic script of some sort disguised within the frieze that encircles the face. You sense eldritch sorcery at work here. The bas-relief could be enchanted or cursed, or merely serving as a physical nexus of some sort of malevolent force. You realize that you should proceed with caution. Listen, decipher the pictogram. Alright, screw what it's saying. Let's decipher this stuff. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says rather than listen to what it says. You decide to take a closer look at the strange pictograms hidden in the frieze that surrounds the bas-relief face. You think you recognize some of the symbols as variants on the Indus Valley seal stones. Perhaps you can decipher them. They might help you understand the strange mumblings, or perhaps even warn you of any danger of the eldritch sorcery that permeates the face. Oh. So this is what I get for that scrying nonsense. Alright, well I know that I shouldn't draw either of those because I'll lose. Great. That knowledge might have been crucial. You step closer and examine the pictograms. They are indeed related to the seal stones of the Indus Valley. You piece together their meaning by recalling your training at the O.D.D. Lost Languages Lab. The eldritch creature is known as Sismagloth. How do you pronounce that? There's too much sis at the start. It's S-I-S, so sis, then another C-Y, so sissy, and then an X, sissix. Sissix. Monograph. Molgath. Fuck it. And it has been bound to the face as punishment. The mumbling must be an attempt to communicate with you. Alright, well, great. Listen to the mumbling. Aware that you must proceed with caution, you focus your mind and try to attune yourself to the rhythmic cadences that issue from the lips of the bas-relief. Perhaps something can be learned from what appears to be just dangerous gibberish. We're going to place the cards. Well, we've already won. Just trying to win by a larger margin. You slip into a trance, and the words take shape in your mind. You are face to face with an ancient eldritch creature of terrifying power, and its name is Semithicable. It is, however, trapped in bas-relief, and it wants to strike a bargain with you. Find the weeping wall, and do things to it. The bas-relief face seems to almost be smiling at you, and it makes you feel uneasy. The smile belays the agony that it must be in. The mumbling meaning now seems crystal clear. Its heart has been ripped from it and hidden somewhere in the house. The sorcery binding it cannot be broken until its heart is returned to it. It wants you to seek out the wall that weeps blood and reach into it and find and free its heart. It teaches you the words of release and promises you that you will be rewarded should you help it. Okay. Well, I haven't seen no weeping wall yet. Here's a weeping girl. You were drawn to the soft sound of sobbing somewhere ahead. It's a sound that is very unsettling. As you approach, you see a small figure of a little girl standing in front of you with shoulders slumped and its head tilted down. You instinctively ask, "Is everything okay?" It turns to look at you, and you realize that you are staring directly at a ghost. The girl stands there sobbing quietly and looking at you. It's one of the most creepy things that you've ever seen, and that is saying a lot. Ghosts are spoopy. 2 spoopy ghosts. We're not afraid. You keep your sanity and shrug off the emotional effect of the sobbing and ready yourself for what is to come. Get ourselves some courage to add to this critical hit we haven't had to use yet. My name is Samara. What's yours? Have you seen Danny? I think they got Danny. She seems to speak directly into your mind. The sobbing resumes again, and you're not sure that it is just in your mind. Dismiss the ghost child, or leave? You decide to use your psychic talents as a medium to convince the girl child that she does not belong here and you must move on to the spirit world. We're not, like, attacking her. We're just trying to talk her into doing it on her own. Hey, you know, seems like you might not want to be here. You enter a trance and soon talking with the ghost child, Samara. You assure her that Danny has moved into the spirit world and that she should as well. She looks at you puzzled, but then complies. Getting a lot of sanity for that one. It's doing good. It's doing good work. A strange gong. Great. What's this? You see a large wooden brass gong. It looks completely out of place, standing over by itself in the room. You sense immediately, though, that it not all is as it seems. You've seen enough of these things to notice the faint aura that surrounds it. You've no doubt that this gong is a sorcerer's puzzle of some sort. The markings are vague, but you would place it around the period of the Three Kings. There's definitely dark magic at work here. The runes covering the wooden frame must contain the instructions on how to use the gong and access its abilities. Let's try to decipher. Let's try to learn about it. It's clear to you that the runes are instructions for solving the puzzle and activating the gong. You said about figuring out their origin and attempting a translation. Nice. I'm definitely going to go with that and beat it with the king. Yeah, I mean, just beating that with the king. Knowing which one to draw first and to play that. Huge win. Huge win. You recognize the runes as a secret language of the enchantments that adorned the Tetracotta army at the First Kin Empire. They detail an invocation. You follow the instructions to the letter. I had one more award. I failed. My bad. Shen, the dragon ghost. At first you think that nothing has happened. Then suddenly a ghostly aura enshrouds the gong and you. A flash of light binds you for a second, and you know that a gate has been opened and something has come through. Its presence is terrifying. Resist the horror. You know from your O.D.D briefings that any time a portal to a gate or another dimension is open, the effects on the sanity of humans can be quite disastrous. You feel a growing sense of fatigue and despair in the presence of the dimensional rift. I didn't mean to open up another portal. I don't want to open up a portal to another world. Oh no. 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 Resist. Resist the horror of the portal. Your mind is strong. You've seen things far worse than this. In fact, you were present when the cacophony gate was closed at the Lost Elder sign. This pales in comparison. Shen the Ghost Dragon. Directly in front of you is a shimmering Chinese dragon. Shimmering Chinese dragon floats, its tail coiled around the base of its gong. Its glowing eyes fix on you, and you hear it speaking directly in your mind. I've come to grant you 3 challenges, if you can first prove your worthiness. Attack the dragon? Nah. Sorcery? Nah. Well, let's do these challenges. This seems cool. This seems alright. I'm okay with this. You step forward to prove your worthiness. Let's go. Worthiness. Worthiness check. I'm worthy enough. You convince Shen of your worthiness to proceed with the 3 challenges. Open the gate to the challenge of Shen, the mystical dragon, enchanted King Gong, and face the challenges of the 3 kingdoms. Okay. Good mortal. You have convinced me of your worthiness. You must approach the portal and recite the oath of entrance. Once you enter, you cannot leave unless you best all 3 of the guardians. Should you fail, you will be destroyed. On the other side, you will face 3 challenges. The first, a trial by combat. The second, a test of the body. And finally, comes an examination of the mind. 3 teachers await you, but first you must open the gate to the arena and then step inside. I had never seen none of this before, by the way. The game has all sorts of little mysteries. I ain't never talked to Shen the Dragon Ghost before. Recite the oath of entrance. You remember Shen's warning that once you have entered the portal, you will not be able to return until you've bested all 3 of the teachers who await you on the other side. However, you believe that you are ready, and you decide to bravely step forward and recite the oath of entrance and cross through whatever portal opens up. You know, I don't know if I'm ready, but this is like the strongest I've ever been in this game, including the times that I've won. So let's go. I don't know if this is a good idea. Darn. Good. You recite the oath, and the door shimmers like rippling water at sunset, opening before you. You take a deep breath and cross over. Step 1 is complete. You don't get anything for that part. Dongzhou, the warlord. The mist is clear. You are greeted by an old man dressed in flowing, embroidered Chinese robes. He appears to be a scholar of functionality of some sort, and yet he is armed like a soldier as well. You feel that you should know who he is, but you can't quite recall his name. Greetings, lost one. I am the spirit of Dongzhou, tyrant chancellor and once great tutor, and now I must school you. Choose your form of destruction. Physical combat, sorcery combat, psychic combat. When did I get so good at psychic combat? Dang. So that's 478 versus 778. But the first number you want to be low, the others you want to be high. So 478 versus 778. Gotta go with the psychic duel. You sense a keen and energetic mind here. It will most likely be a challenge. He's got the King and Queen of Wands. Dang, he just wrecks me with all that. Real blood pours out of your eyes, nose, and ears. At least you think it's real. The spirit packs a mental punch. Maybe you should change your approach? No, I got this. Another psychic duel. Let's get better draws this time. Yeah, blast him. Blast him away with all of the cards. I mean, he's still got a king, but I best him 25-4. You won the duel. Dongzhou's essence is scattered all about your pocket dimension. You suspect that he'll have no problem reforming. In a flash, everything shifts as you are jumped from one train to the next. I got mesmerize. Okay. Requires a 1 of bones. And I can look into it later. Sun Chi, the warlord. The mist clears and you are greeted by a young warrior wielding a gigantic Chinese polearm. Greetings, lost one. I am the warrior of Sun Si, soldier, conqueror, and hero. And now I must test you. You have only to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge to survive my blade, and you will advance. Well, I'm glad I got to see this, because otherwise I never would have got to see that dodgeball reference in this game. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. You position yourself in a steady stance and raise your hand towards Sun Si. Without a word, you motion your hand for the test to commence. Come at me, bro. You think you good? Think you good with your sword and whatnot? Oh. Can't best me? You evade all of the blows flawlessly. In a flawless display of speed and agility, perhaps you are the one. Man, all of the references in these like back-end things. Just intro encounter, dodgeball reference. Ending encounter, Matrix reference. What is going on? Cao the warrior. Cao. Kao. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how the Chinese would like that pronounced. I'm gonna go with Kao. Kao the warlord. The mist clears, and you are greeted by a middle-aged man sitting on a silk cushion. He looks up at you with a smile. Congratulations, lost one. I am Kao, the poet. I delight in your arrival, for visitors are few, but you must best me in a duel of poetry. I find that words can cut deeper than any steel. Kao begins his poem. I lift my drink and sing a song, for who knows if life is short or long. Man's life is but the morning dew, for days many, future ones few. I think I misspoke. Past days many, future ones few. Whatever. You think on the matter and then recite your own poem. Knight beats page. I got nothing to beat that queen, so we'll ignore it. Oh yeah, my poem kicks ass. Oh, my poem's so good, you guys. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, gushes the poet. I've never heard such an elegant observation on roses and their colors. Truly enlightening. In a flash, everything shifts like you are jumping from one train to the next. Did we do roses are red, violets are blue? Is that what the game is implying? I like this set. This set of encounters is very fun. You find yourself back in the dimension once again, confronting Shen, the mystical dragon of the enchanted King Gong. Well done, mortal. You were the first in many centuries to face 3 challenges in return. I hope that you have learned from your journey. You step forward and ask Shen to grant you your reward for besting the 3 challenges. As you wish. Hero of the 3 kingdoms! Anytime that you gain health, there's a 5% chance that you will gain sanity as well. Yeah! Alright. With that, we also got 5 expertise. I want to check out that spell I got. Because now I got Dominate and Mesmerize. Use of talent adds 10 points of psychic pushback. But how does this one work? Combat humanoid, animal, monster, eldritch, demon. Combat humanoid, animal, monster, psychic. Okay, so I can use these in psychic tools, I guess. Select a non-face card in your hand with value Y. Roll 1 bone and add X points to the trick-taking score. Then, where X is the number of wands rolled, if X is greater than or equal to Y, discard that card and draw a new one. Okay, that seems kind of better than Dominate, actually. No, they're both pretty good. They're both really good. Oh man, and these are just things that I can do. These don't even have costs. I didn't realize that before. Oh man, that's not a spell, that's just a thing I have. Wow. Alright, well. Patrols have gone missing. The cultists have lost several key personnel recently. Security is going slack. Well, I killed them. All challenges that involve wands get a +1. What's in here? I'm feeling pretty on top of the world. Some Zams? Some Zams are in here? Die, Zams. Die. Oh no. I didn't roll very well. Oh well. I was just trying to win by more. You won the battle. And what's over here? A woman in red. You see a figure of a woman silhouetted against the wall. You call out, "Who's there?" Begin no response. You almost wonder if it might be some mannequin of some sort. Sudden chill envelops you as you step closer. The shape shifts and turns to face you, and revealing the outlines of smoky wings that unfold and then fit in and out of the darkness. Your eyes widen in disbelief as you confront what is obviously a winged woman of some sort. You think it must be a succubus. Your mind strains to comprehend the demonic creature that stands before you. It's very concerning. It's very scary. Well, misplay still allows me to win. Seen way worse than a succubus. Yes, you decide this is most surely a succubus. You remember your O.D.D. training in dealing with minor demonics. You must be on your toes here. She will certainly try and manipulate you into doing something rash, no doubt. She looks on you with the saddest eyes. She seems to want to speak. I'm gonna kill her. 'Cause my training said so. And training said, bitch gotta go. And I'll suck you by her bitches. I'll stand to that. You won the battle. You almost regret it. The creature seemed to simply walk towards its execution. Maybe that wasn't what I should have done. Oh well. You see a sealed large door that is controlled by a station of levers. Some of the levers have bright metal handles, while others are toppled with ornate carved wooden figures depicting human figures writhing in torment. Figures. Bypass levers, figure out the pattern. Let's try to figure out this pattern. You notice some levers have less dust on them than others. You also can't help but notice that somebody has scratched a small series of coded bone-like symbols onto the wall next to the door. Secret reminder? Perhaps you can decode the symbols and figure out which levers to pull. No narrow. No these draws. stare blankly at the codes and levers. What were you trying to do again? You should have paid more attention to those lectures on Akashbi when you were at finishing school. Oh, jeez! How did I get hurt from staring at it? It hurt me bad by just looking at it. I looked at it wrong and the door cut me. Cut me worse than most monsters have in here. Damn, I failed again. Decipher this code, you sucker. Look at all these cards and opportunities. How? Holy crap. Alright, we're trying the other one. We're just going to try to bypass the levers. Alright, we succeed in just bypassing the levers. Screw figuring it out. We're just going around. Screw it, screw it, screw it. Give me a big enough lever and I will move the world, or not. Sometimes you don't need a lever at all. A little clever ingenuity can save the day. The levers shudder into place and the lock mechanism clicks open. Not before stabbing me for like 10. Now what was so important to be hidden back here? The mad scientist? Alright. See a strange man hunched over a work table that is cluttered with blueprints, tools, gadgets, and colorful test tubes. He barely takes notice of you at first, as if he had frequent visitors to his laboratory, which you find highly unlikely. You recognize the man from his O.D.D file almost immediately, Dr. Laszlo Benway. What could he possibly be doing here? There's obviously some sort of strange convergence that is attracting the most notorious and nefarious creatures and supernatural entities to this place. Let's talk with them. Strange bedfellows, this place is downright dangerous. He's not your primary mission objective. Maybe you two could both find a way to help each other out. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Damn. Your king beats my queen. Well, my king beats your two. Suck it. Damn. Barely see you didn't talk to him. Clear your throat and look Benway straight in the eye. When he glances up, you note from his facial expression the recognition that you are an O.D.D agent, and the faintest hint of a smile crosses his face. Yes, I think you'll do just fine. I need you to go find my refrigerator. Your arrival is most serendipitous. I have a task for you. You will be rewarded, of course. Benway wants you to find his lab refrigerator, which also happens to be in the house. The house's only refrigerator, located naturally in the kitchen. Fetch some small jars for him. Alright, on that... How far is that from us? It's not too far, is it? It's like right... Is it over here? It must have been over here more. Where was the part of the kitchen that had the fridge? Or was it? That's not it. It's the wall trophies. Strange creature. Face in a vase. Is it more over here? Where's this fridge? I know I saw it a while back. Oh man, it's all the way up here. Oy. Alright. 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 Well, we know where that is, and there's a lot of other things around down here, but we don't really know what we're doing with many of them. So I do suggest that we are going to blow off that mission for now and explore upstairs. But this episode's also running long, so we'll end that here and continue exploring upstairs next time.